Well, hello guys. For this video, I want to tell you about my very first kiss. Now, some first kiss stories are like, oh, we were on the playground, we were swinging together, and then I put my hand in her lap and we kissed. Oh, it was so cute. My story isn't so fucking cute. More so, it's kind of just like a little weird. Yeah. So where do I begin? I was young. It involves a basement with coloring books and this girl. I know what you're thinking, and no, I did not make out with a basement troll, so fuck you! Okay, in all seriousness, alright, so it's probably in 5th grade. I say probably because I think I might have been in 4th. I'm not exactly quite sure, but anyways, throughout my majority of elementary school, I lived with my grandfather and my mom, and my uncle lived there, but they used to have a basement, and the basement had 2 apartments, and my pappy rented those out. And every now and then, people would move out and move in, and one time, a girl came along. Actually, there were a few times some girls came along, but this girl particularly, this is where the business happened. This is where Damian did his dirty deed. Yes, he can now quiver because the sight of a 5th grade Damian macking on a girl, okay, So when I first seen this girl, I don't think any sparks flew, and in fact, I don't know when the sparks flew, it just kind of spontaneously happened out of nowhere. I don't know, we were talking for months and nothing really happened, nothing really clicked until right around when we went into this empty basement. We were downstairs in one of the basement apartment areas. At the time, no one was living there. I guess someone moved out. So we were just chilling there by ourselves. Yeah. I don't know what our parents were thinking. I guess they just thought, oh, they're just playing with fucking yo-yos and drinking goddamn juice boxes downstairs in the basement. Nope. Alright, so this is what I remember. I remember there were like no lights besides like the daylight coming through this one window. And we had coloring books in the fucking kitchen ground. And like we put it on the ground like we're playing fucking hopscotch and we're like hopping on the coloring books. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. I don't understand what the fuck that is. But really this is what we were doing. And I definitely remember that. And then suddenly we worked our way sitting on this couch. And I don't know, I think she might have put her hand on my knee, or I might have done her knee, and something led to another real quickly, and we kissed. We made out on the fucking couch. I'm at like age 9, and I'm fucking making out with a girl. That feeling, it was like a lightning strike, struck my tongue and went down in my penis, and my penis, I don't think I got boners then, but maybe I did. But anyways, there was a lot of tingling going on in my body at the time. You know, I'm like used to going outside and just kicking balls around and fucking petting my dogs like a barbarian, and suddenly I'm making out with a fucking girl. My life's flashing before my eyes. This is amazing, Damian. You need to savor this moment. So after we stopped kissing, my mind was numb because I was in like fucking cloud 9, you know, because I've seen this stuff on TV, and I was like, whoa, that looks kind of cool. I want to do this someday. And it finally happened, like out of nowhere. And what's even better, she looked at me and she wanted to do it again, but this time, no. We had to go into one of the empty dark rooms. It was like no light in there. Not only that, but she wanted to go into this small fucking closet. Like, why couldn't we just continue making out on the couch? We had to go in this super dark room and then into a fucking closet. But you bet your balls, I didn't question anything. She said this, I'm like, okay, let's go do it again. Let's go do this again. So we went into this dark closet and she started coming on to me again. This kid's like, what the fuck? Like, this girl had like 50 years of experience, but no, she came on to me, she started making out, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Why are we in a fucking closet? And when I say making out, I mean making out. This girl is shoving her tongue down my fucking throat. Like, I couldn't even breathe. I mean, I could a little bit, but well, you get the point. Her tongue was going in my mouth, doing dances with my tongue. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but god damn it, I liked it. So after all that, this continued a little bit more. I don't know if we were boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know exactly what we were, but we liked each other, okay? And we liked doing that kissy things with the mouth. It was good. I mean, it's just crazy because, I would go down there and we would kind of role play to kiss. It was very strange. I remember one time we were in her kitchen and I guess we were in an airplane and she was a stewardess and I was a passenger. Alright? Yeah, exactly. And what I remember was we were both sitting down. I don't know how it involves being in an airplane, but we sat down. I laid my head on this pillow on her lap. So I was in her lap and she would just come over and kiss me like, it's okay. And then she'd come down and make out with me like, Mom, it's okay. I'm I'm not even joking. This is serious. And we continue to even do more stuff like this. It was just fucking bizarre. It really is. We even kind of dry humped each other. Yeah, I'm in 4th grade and I'm dry humping this girl because, you know, I'm rubbing up against her. I'm like, oh, wow, this is great. And, you know, she's rubbing up against me. I know it's a little disturbing because we're kids, but trust me, at the time, as a kid, it was like the best feeling ever. I've never experienced so much emotion, so much tingly feelings in my mouth and my penis, and everything. It was awesome! And what's even a little bit more strange is this girl was younger than me. She was probably a year younger than me, maybe 2 years, I can't exactly remember. I just remember she was young and she was capable of pulling these moves on me, and me taking it like a man because it was awesome. And this is why people have babies at such a young age. They might experience this and then, ooh, let's keep on doing it until they really know what sex is, and then they shove their thing in there and squirt, squirt, and you don't even protect yourself because you don't know what a fucking condom is. Or you might, I don't know. It depends when you have a baby, and then suddenly you're having a baby at the age of fucking 13. Good job, bitch! So to end this story, this girl eventually, I guess, moved away. I don't know when exactly happened. She suddenly wasn't there anymore. But her mom was, but she wasn't. And then I'm like, where is she? I'm always asking my mom, where is she? Where's my friend at so we can talk and play video games together? She wasn't around. She wasn't around to see. And then suddenly her mom moved out, and then that was the last of it. I've never seen the girl again. After like a year, we did our stuff. It was over. There were no goodbyes. There wasn't any, see ya dude, it was nice fucking making out with you. She just got up and left, and I've never heard from her. Like, she was there 1 second and then poof, gone like a fucking ghost. What the fuck? And well, that's how the story goes. I've never heard from her since then. It would be really funny if she somehow saw this video and was like, I remember you. She probably has babies now. I mean, if she was doing that at the tender age of 8, what the fuck is she doing now? She probably has somehow 2 vaginas and like doing some really fucking kinky shit, popping off babies left to right and like fucking humping this guy's face and okay, I'm gonna stop there. After that, it took about another 3-4 years of suffering to get that feeling once again. I've always dreamed about all these cute girls in middle school. I'm like, oh, I just want to make out with you. I want to hump you. I just want to kiss you. Come on, let's fuck. So that was my story, and now I guess I will leave it open to you guys if you want to leave a comment below, tell me your first kiss or a video response or your reaction to my bizarre story, because mine's pretty bizarre, but I'm sure there's some more bizarre ones out there. Maybe. For those of you who haven't kissed anyone yet, because I'm sure there's a good bit of you, because you're younger or older and just haven't experienced it yet, I give you my best wishes, and soon you will get the magical kiss. Also, click on the link below if you want to see Kyle and I play a game with a kid conquering the world with paper, rock, scissors. It's pretty fucking hilarious. Well, this video's been fun, but gotta go, guys. Bye!